Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys some things that I really want in Piggy build mode. And this is inspired by kreekcraft from what he did in his stream. So thank you kreekcraft, this is inspired by him. So let's get straight into it. Make sure you guys subscribe and like the video and turn on post notifications if you guys want me to do videos like these. So minitoon, if you're watching this, you don't have to implement all of them, but I want to see some of them, but take your time. So what I want in Piggy inspired by kreekcraft. So number one, something that lets you not delete nor touch something that a person has not done. So let's say you're doing team build and you're doing it with friends. Let's say a friend just wants to be funny and tries to delete someone else's thing. Well, in this case, you actually can do that. So that's actually a thing. So I want it that so you can't do that because it's kind of protection. So people don't just break someone else's someone else's make. It's build protection, and you might see that some of this is from kreekcraft. So thank you, but this is also something that I really want, and it's elaborated on. So another thing is a kick all button for streamers or content creators to have people come into the builds for a tour, including me. It would be nice to have a kick all button to easily kick everyone from the server. So I've actually had some people come in and ask me to tour my map, but the bank, like someone just toured it today. But it would be nice, like not saying I would want to kick them, but let's say a group of people came and then they're done with the tour. Then if they're not kicking, it's just awkward silence. You could just kick all of them and boo, but obviously not kick yourself. So yeah. And also I put a twit longer post, so it's gonna be in the description. Also, number 3, without doing the same thing over and over again, I think a undo button would be nice, and I think the shortcut could be Control/Z. No, not Control/Z, but Control and Z. Or you could put like an arrow, like undo and then a redo, similar to Bloxburg. So I wrote, without doing the same thing over again, I think an undo button would be nice. If you put any object in a certain position and deleted it on accident, it would be nice to have an undo button to go back to where you were at, similar to Bloxburg's undo arrows. So I think that would really be necessary. Let's say for someone put it in a position that it's pretty hard to get back into, and it is pretty hard because there's like rotating, there's tilting. So I see it can be pretty hard, and it would be nice if there's an undo button. So something else is something that lets you fill in a square or a shape, or make a line with one click, and would be very fast and would save a lot of time. So I think I would want this because I'm making a big map, and especially if you want to make like a jailbreak bank, there's a lot of lines, and I don't really like that you're just gonna have to like spam click. I think it would be nice if you could like put one area and then get another area, and then it just automatically just makes a line. So I think that would be pretty cool. Or like fill in an area with any block you want. So something else I put is name slots, name certain slots rather than have them named slot and number. I think it would be nice to do that so you can know which slot you are opening or which one you're saving in. So that's actually pretty important. I think I would like doing that because I think having just like slot number 1, slot number 2 isn't very, it's not very like you don't really know what it is just by a number. I think an actual word would actually mean something. So yeah. And something else is smaller grids like Bloxburg. In build mode, there's a certain grid that applies to all objects, a 1x1 grid. And what I mean by that is when you move it, it moves 1 block. So it doesn't move like half a block, it doesn't move like 2 blocks, it just moves 1 block, and you can't change that. A 1x1 grid it would be nice to see a bigger variety of grids. So maybe a not 0.5 by not 0.5 to a grid to make it move half distance every time, or let's say a 2x2 grid every time you want to change where something is. Because there isn't every decoration in the world in Piggy build mode, some people would like to use this as advanced placement to somehow make some things that are not in the game by putting two objects together to make one. So I think that would be pretty nice. And something else is custom decal code. Again, similar to Bloxburg, a Piggy build mode lacks the decal feature. This custom decal update could also bring picture frames to Piggy, and you could go up to the picture frames and put a decal code from the Roblox decal store, which I'm going to put in the description, just so if some people don't know what it is, they can check it. And it would automatically be placed there. So number 8 is really, really, really important, but pick Piggy when a game starts. So let's say you're doing a player or player plus bot, etc., infection, trader. It would be nice to prompt who the Piggy will be to reduce stopping the game and starting it over and over again, just to have the correct player to your liking as Piggy. And maybe not trader, maybe trader could be random, but if it's like player, I think it would be nice to have a prompt to see who you want to be Piggy. And yeah. So I find that really important, because doing that could save a lot of time and playing and stopping a lot of time by just doing it one time, and it would save a lot of time just like picking the player rather than just starting the game, then stopping it over and over again, and it's very time consuming. So another one is ability to go into someone's game even if they're not online. So this is a pretty long one. So I think you would make a party to play with your friends and it would prompt you make a party to play with your friends or play solo. You could have a community section where you could search up someone's map, and let's say they have it named funeral, for example. You can click on it, and then it will prompt you to either create a party or play solo. And if you want to play solo, you click solo, and if you want to play with friends, you can click create a party, and then people can search up their friend's party by username, and the organizer, which is someone who made the party, could limit the privacy settings. Also, this may cause a lot of lag, but it's just an update I would like to see. But if it does cause a lot of lag, minitoon could optimize it or just not make it, but I really would want to see it. So number 10 is basically, actually let's skip it, and that's going to be a bonus. So number 10 is actually, I'm actually going to say the bonus later, but number 10 I'd say is scale things to how big, wide, small, and how thin something is. It's similar to Roblox Studio if you guys ever use Roblox Studio, but makes it more child friendly, because I know most childs don't use Roblox Studio. But you could change it so you could make it so something is smaller than the starter design, and starter design I mean by like what it actually looks like when you just randomly put it there. So if the plant's height is 2 feet, for example, there could be an option to make it 3 feet or etc. And this also applies to thickness. So something else is number 11 is custom notes. This will be nice to see for let's say if you want to continue the storyline, like how Kreek makes the safe house. It would be nice to see that you could add your own notes and maybe not change the font or font size, but just change what the note says. So I think that would be pretty nice. And a bonus one is pretty obvious, but more decorations. The decorations in Piggy build mode is pretty limited, so I think it would be nice to see some more decorations in the game, because it's kind of lacks in it. Not really, but it's pretty limited, so I think it would be nice to see that. Some decorations I want is maybe not a decoration, but maybe like a ladder. I think a ladder would be nice. But yeah, So leave what you guys want in the comments. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. What do you guys want? You guys put it in the comments. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe and like the video and hit the notification bell to always be notified. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.